Hello, hello guys. It's day 5 in Paris, and yesterday I went to Versailles, right? And I really shouldn't have been walking. I really shouldn't have gotten out of the bed, but I did. So, so the next day I was still sick and I still was feeling horrible. So I started to stay slow again, and I think I left the hostel at like 11 a.m. again, like really starting to stay slow. And I went to this acai shop because acai is like my favorite fruit in the world, and I thought eating that would make me feel better, but it was just not it. And I was walking and I found this really cool harp player. I never saw someone play a harp before, and it was a very beautiful experience. And then I went to this vintage shop. Today I don't really have a plan. I'm just doing whatever I can. And the guy was kind of pressuring me to buy stuff, but it was kind of overpriced for what it was. And some of them had pills in it, and I didn't know if they were like actual like pills that made you high, but I didn't know. Like it was like 30 euros, and it was like for a little joke that seemed kind of like a high price point. So instead of buying them, I just took a bunch of pictures so I could send it to my friends. Honestly, they look like very good gift ideas. So if they were like 5 or 3 euros, I would have bought them. Right now, I'm just taking a video because just any street where you go in Paris is just so beautiful. And I found this little cute dog. I didn't know if I could record it, but it's just so cute. I have to record it. I have to like savor the moment. I love like dogs that have short legs. They're the best. And while I was exploring, I just came across this little grocery shop. It was the cutest shop that I've ever seen. It honestly seemed like a photo shoot kind of place. And it had fruits, vegetables, all this kind of little stuff. And the lighting was just chef kiss. And I bought these little strawberries because I was hungry, but then I didn't feel like eating a sandwich. All of the sandwich I've ever eaten in Europe, just in Europe in general, have all been horrible. So I guess I hate bread now. And now, since I was close to the area, I just went to this ice cream shop. It's called the Brazilian ice cream shop. And it was close to Notre Dame, but it was in a separate island. I don't know if you should call it an island. But people are hyping this place up on Instagram and social media and stuff, so I had to give it a go. I got pistachio and I think French vanilla, and it was pretty good. I don't know. I feel like because I was sick, anything I ate was just not that good. So to me, the ice cream kind of felt heavy, too buttery in my taste. And this is a very short clip of the Shakespeare and Company bookshop. I was supposed to go here on day 3, but plans didn't go as planned. So I just went here because it was close to the ice cream shop and stuff. And I couldn't really take pictures inside, so the exterior photo is the only thing you get. But I got The Little Prince and The Hunchback of the Notre Dame. Even though I don't read books, I felt like I had to get books because, memorabilia, right? And here I just quickly stopped at some random lake or like a bridge to take cute photos. Honestly, you can never get enough like Eiffel Tower photos in Paris. All you have to do is take a bunch of Eiffel Tower photos and you're good to go. And I'm just stopping by Point de Arma. I obviously said it wrong, but that's how you spell it. Anyway, that's where the boat is for the boat cruise for River Seine, and there isn't like an exact day when you have to go on the boat cruise. It's just any day you want, and the expiration date is like within 2 years. So within 2 years, you just have to be on that boat cruise, and you're all good to go. And it was so good, so good. And whenever you go under a bridge, everyone would just scream, and it was like, ah! I love it. I love screaming. That screaming should be normalized. And we did that for every bridge we went through. And I think people kind of got tired after like the 100th bridge. So that kind of screaming kind of died down later on. But like because of the night view, it wasn't raining, it wasn't that cold. It was cold, but not that cold. It was so beautiful. It was like the best experience. Honestly, everything is best experience. Another bridge we're going through. Honestly, I'm kind of running out of things to say because it's just going on a boat cruise, so you just have to enjoy this clip for now. Ah! Wow. This is a clip that I recorded for my Instagram story, but I never ended up posting. So enjoy. While I was on the boat cruise, I was just listening to a bunch of French songs. And because I didn't know a bunch of French songs, I was listening to like the popular classics. One of the ones that I listened to was Non, je ne regrette rien by Edith Piaf. So I'm gonna sing it. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien que on m'a fait, ni même mal, tout ça m'est bien égal. It's honestly crazy that I did that because I don't speak French. And this is me crashing out in front of the Eiffel Tower. It's so amazing. I don't know what's about it. It's so beautiful. For some reason, it's not even that intricate as the French buildings, but something about it is so French. And I love the beams that go 360 around it. That is so impressive. I took a bunch of videos in front of it so I could post it on my Instagram, make them jealous. And oh my god, you need to watch this clip, the full moment, because oh my god. Once you go over the bridge, it sparkles. Honestly, I wanted to see the sparkle happen with my eyes, but that freaking bridge was there. But oh, that was an amazing transition. And that's the end of my boat cruise experience. Enjoy this last bit of Eiffel Tower shining. And at this point, it was like 9 p.m. And on the city mapper, like the app that tells you how to get home, it told me to go on a tube, but the tube, like the way to the tunnel, it was closed. So I couldn't even use the tube to get home. So what the hell am I supposed to do? I couldn't call an Uber, that's so expensive. So what I thought was a good idea, was to get on a city bike, right? It was the worst decision of my entire life. It wasn't like a normal bike, it was like an electronic bike. So whenever I pushed the pedal, it would like super charge or something. Like it would go super fast. And I'm scared. Like I don't know how to ride a bike in a car lane. So oh my god, that was the worst experience of my life. I almost got into a car crash multiple times while going to the hostel. And because I was in a fast bike, right? I thought I could visit the Arc de Triomphe because it was close to the area. It was not that close, but honestly, I was in a bike. I could go wherever I wanted. And on my way there, that was a rough journey. Anyway, I got there and I took some cute photos. And because I was in a bike, I couldn't really get past through the circle car lane. I was too scared. So I couldn't really take a closer look. But honestly, just the fact that I made it there is just worth it in my opinion. And later, I went back on my way back to the hostel. That took like 45 minutes. Oh my god, imagine just 45 minutes of just biking alone in Paris. Anyway, that sounded romantic, but it's not romantic at all. Literally, as I told you, I got into multiple potential car crashes. Oh, it was so bad. My heart was dropping, and one time I dropped my phone while I was crossing. And honestly, Paris people are so nice because a random stranger picked up my phone and gave it to me instead of running and stealing it or running away. And oh my god, the worst part is that I thought I could just abandon the bike anywhere after I'm done using it, but honestly turns out I have to park it in a designated area. And the bike didn't even tell me about that when I started using the bike. Honestly, that should be a warning that tells you you can't skip it until you read it. It should be those kind of stuff. Anyway, I just abandoned the bike and I went back to my hostel and I took a shower and I was like feeling nice and cozy. But then my phone gave me an alarm that this company that I was using was called Lime. This company was charging me money, extra money. Oh my god, no. What? Like, I'm already broke and it's charging me more money, right? And turns out the bike company was charging me money while I was not using it. For the last hour, I was like winding down and like taking a shower and stuff. It was charging me money. Like, the fuck? So I went back outside in my freshly showered hair and my freshly showered pajamas. Oh my god. I had to go out and find that freaking bike. But the thing is, I couldn't find that exact bike. I didn't know which bike. I left it there because there were multiple bikes, right? So I just picked up a random bike that looked most similar to the bike I was riding. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't even know which was mine. And I had to push that bike physically because I didn't want to pay for it to start activating the bike. So this bike was like super heavy. It didn't go where I wanted it to go. And I had to push it over a hill to get to the point where it was the designated parking area. Anyway, turns out I did all that for nothing because that wasn't the bike that I used. So I just had to call customer service, which is a very frustrating experience. I had to call customer service and tell them like, blah, 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 this happened and it's charging me money. Please stop charging me money. Honestly, oh my god, that stressed me out so much. And the next day, luckily, like, they gave me a partial refund, which made it less expensive than it was. Oh my god, I'm like never using city bikes again, like especially that brand of bike. Oh my god, it was a worst experience. Like, I'm already sick, tired, and I just want to go to sleep. And like, this shit is like bothering me. Okay, whenever you go to Paris, like, you need to know what you're doing. You can't be like assuming stuff will happen as you think it will, because it will not. It will screw you up.